Tech companies that release gaming laptops usually segment their products into different ranges. Let's take Acer for example. They have the Nitro series, which is meant for the budget gamers, and the more powerful Predator series for the high-end gamers. But not this Nitro 5 though. Oh no, this Nitro 5 is jacked up, which kinda makes me feel like, why isn't this specs in their Predator lineup? But confusion noises aside, the Nitro 5 design has changed over the years, and while it still holds that gamer look to it, it's rather subtle. The only gamer things that you're gonna find on the design of this laptop is probably on the lid with the lines that run down it and the red color section at the back of the laptop. Personally, the design is not really my kind of taste, but at least it's not a dated look. As for ports, on the left we have two USB Type-A ports, a headphone jack and an Ethernet port, and on the right you have a single USB Type-A port, a HDMI port and a Type-C port. I'm really happy with the ample number of ports that is offered on this laptop. And I also do like that the charging port is placed at the back of the laptop, so at least you have that one big giant wire out of the way. Lifting up the lid will reveal a 15-inch Quad HD display which supports 165Hz. Yes, that means that you can play games at 165 frames per second, and that is just very nice. The screen's color is also very nice and vibrant, so if you plan to watch a video on it, it will be pretty immersive. Coming down to the keyboard, the keys have nice spacing between each other, but they are rather small, and I found myself accidentally pressing two keys at the same time while I'm typing. I did wish that the keycaps were slightly bigger, but if you do have hands that are smaller than mine, I don't think that this will be a problem for you. Finally, we have the touchpad, which is rather small compared to many of the other laptops out there, and while it is accurate, it is placed on the left side of the laptop, which means that it will be underneath your palm, and I've experienced accidental touches when I was typing on this keyboard. But since it's a gaming laptop, I'm pretty sure that you're going to bring around a mouse. This variant of the Nitro 5 is powered by the Ryzen 9 5900HX processor, which is pretty overkill in my opinion. But it is accompanied by the NVIDIA RTX 3080 and 16GB of RAM. The laptop has been smooth throughout my usage. I mean, with that kind of horsepower, it'd be a shame if it didn't, right? But enough of that. You obviously want to know about the gaming performance, right? Well, we tested this laptop with a lot of games that most of you are probably playing right now, as well as titles that support ray tracing. I want to take a guess and say that there is some thermal throttling going on where the processor or the graphic card gets too hot and the laptop drops the performance in order not to, well, kill itself. Evident by the fact the processor hits 90 degrees Celsius when gaming. Again, this is just my assumptions because with this kind of hardware, I expected to see much better performance. Even if it might hit 90 degrees Celsius, the keyboard doesn't feel too hot. Sure, there are some hot spots around, but it's not enough for you to be worried about. And the fans doesn't get too loud as well. And just like all gaming laptops, there is a software inside for you to control the performance of this laptop. In this case, it's called Nitro Sense, and it allows you to control the power state of the laptop as well as the fan speeds. Battery life is what you would expect from a gaming laptop. On normal usage, I'm getting around 4.5 hours of use, and that's just me browsing the internet, doing some work and watching some YouTube videos in between. It's definitely not a laptop that you can carry around without the charger, and the charger is rather large. But it does make some sense because it is a gaming laptop and you need a lot of power to run all that hardware in it. The Acer Nitro 5 is a really powerful laptop on paper, but that's not really the case when it comes to real-world usage. I think that this Nitro 5 should have been part of the Acer Predator lineup because it comes in at 8,999 ringgits. Personally, I feel like if you're going to spend money on this laptop, I would highly recommend that you check out the Acer Predator lineup because that lineup is more catered towards the high-end gamers and has features which you can use to customize the laptop to your liking. If you still prefer the Nitro series, then this is still a very viable option, just as long as you're fine with lowering down graphics of certain games in order to reach that 60 frames per second mark. But let me know what you think. thinking? Should this laptop have been part of the Nitro series, or do you think it's more suited for the Predator lineup? Thank you very much for watching our videos, and I'll see you in the next one.